Hello, welcome to the Weekend Windup. My name is Mara. This is Mindfully Crocheted. Here at the Weekend Windup, we weave in some ends, we wind up some yarn, we have some general yarny chit chat. Tonight, I'd love to have a little bit of a discussion about Earth Day and how you are making a difference in the world with your crochet. Let me know. You can put that in the comments. Speaking of the comments, let me come over here to the comments and say hello to everybody coming in. Now, I know that we are probably have a Michi raid incoming, and I want to welcome anybody that's coming in for the first time, either from Michis or Wands. You know, if you're sort of following the flow of traffic from Wands, Michis. I had a great time over at Michi's. Wow, she did a lot of giveaways. Tonight, I'm going to give away a couple little things, so hopefully you guys can hang out for that, and I'll show you those in just a sec. So welcome in, friends. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, you know, I can't recall if last week I welcomed in new members. So I want to welcome in John C. from Hooks, Whips, and Chains, and Scrimshaw Rose, and Mel from Lithalia's Little Hook with Melanie, and of course our dear Christy Yarnbarf. And so for all the new members, welcome on in. Just one moment, this is for you. Welcome to the Mindful Makers, Inspired Artisans. And also I noticed that Carrie the Yarny Elephant put in that she has been a member for 4 months. I can't even believe that means it's been 4 months since I've had memberships on my channel. And here is your member milestone video, Carrie. Thanks for continuing to be a mindful maker. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for being such my great yarny bestie. All right. So I said hello to John, and the Thrifty Crocheter is here. Mama G Gear, I hope you're still awake, Mama G. I know it's late for a lot of you on the East Coast. She says, big hugs, mindfully, Mara. I'm going to try to stay awake, but I can't promise. Hope I'll see you in a few. And there's Nova's dad. Make sure that you all go check out our favorite Pomsky. All right. And people just saying, let John and Nova's dad greeting everybody. Yes, I was here a little bit early, getting ready. I decided I wanted to make my little Earth Day background. Oh, yes, and for Earth Day, I do have my little Earth, not anatomically correct. I'll tell you more about little Earthy here in just a little bit. And hello, Enchance and Cindy and MDL Michael. I sent you an email, Michael. Let me know if you got it. And Carrie the Yarny Elephant saying hello. And there is Feronia. Evening all. Just wrapping up in Michi's live. Yep. Thank you, Michi Raiders, for coming on in. I really do appreciate it. Mary King. Hello, my sweet Mary. How are you? And John says, hey, Mary King. Rachel and Ola Joe. Andrea. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you did. You're cute. He's like, I'm not sure if I typed it already. You did. It's okay. And there is Angela Buhanda and our Naomi Fluffy Boots Crochet. Hello, I'm here. Run. Michi raid. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't get trampled by the Michi raid. No, there's plenty of room for everybody. Just pull up a nice comfy seat. There is Spray Gunner. Hello. Hello. Hi, Michi sent me. Oh, thank you, Michi. Thank you for sending it. Thank you. Here, I'll put it. Got my peace, love, crochet shirt on tonight. Ola Joe says, hi, Michael. Oh. There is my friend Sandrine. Hey, girl. Hey. Why are you tired? Did you not get good sleep? So my day started out, went to church and hung out at Coffee and Donuts with my husband and some friends. And we got a notification while we were there that the power went out at our house, or like not just at our house, but like a good percentage of our city had a big power outage. And so the power ended up being out for 5 hours. Oh, man, it was so hard. I feel like I missed out on everything today. Like Granny D and Amanda. And like it finally came back on at 2:20 my time, which was in time to catch Juan and then Michi. So I'm really glad, but it freaked me out. I was like, oh no, what happens if my power doesn't come back on? Oh, goodness. Anyway. Let me go back up here, try to find where I stopped at Sandrine's comment. Anyway, there is Vicky Oodles. I just wanted to pop in and say, hi, Mara. Hi, everyone. Leave my thumbs before heading to bed. My tummy is not feeling too hot at the moment. Oh, okay, take care of yourself, Vicky. And Ellie Mae England, having a fun night tonight and need to do this more often, LOL. Yeah. And Carrie says, Michi raid. Everybody's saying Michi raid. All right. Well, now that I'm maybe officially into all the Michi raiders. And Jamie Marie Crafts. Ari Ria's vlogs. Hi. Art with Connie. And let's see. There's Sierra. Hello. Sierra, I saw that a message popped up from you, but I have not had a chance to look at it because I was getting ready for the live, but I will. All right. Let me welcome in all the raiders from Michi's. Thanks so much for coming. All right. You know, every time I play one of those, the potential for it to slow down my internet and then it makes me lose my place in chat. Anyway, good to see you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Sierra says, hello, hello, Mara and chatters. Elizabeth Toller. Hi, Beth. She says, Michi raid. Caroline Eckley. And Ola Joe Andrea says, Michi raid. Jen Ferguson, thank you so much. Pagan's Page. Erica Baker says, hi, I came from Juan to Michi and from Michi to you. Uh-oh, somebody's mowing their lawn, so I better close my window. You'll probably still be able to hear it. All right, Paula Mulford, hello, how are you? Carrie Peterson, hello, everybody in chat. Jen Ferguson. Okay, there's Tank. Hello, Tank. Good to see you. Let's see, got a couple more. Aw, Tank, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Carrie and Tank. I'm not sure who all the gifted memberships were, but thank you so much. 15 memberships gifted. Thank you. And I am going to go ahead and thank both Tank and Carrie for gifting memberships. And wow. Thank you so much, ladies. welcome to all the new members. Let me play this for you. Wow, I'm just floored. Thank you guys so much. Welcome in. Once you're a member, you have access to the member exclusive emojis, as well as you'll be able to go over to the membership tab on my channel, and you can check out all the past content for that I have there for members, past lives as well. Past lives, that kind of sounds funny. Past live streams for members only lives, as well as any members only videos there. And enjoy your free month of membership. Spray Gunner says, hi, Mar, this is my first time here. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too. All right, and people are greeting each other. Mandy Longbine says, hi. Art with Connie, I may have already said your name. There's Sherry Knowles and Lydia, Tracy Huber, Randy Simpson, Molly Pest Hunter's Best Catch. I know I probably missed people. Feel free to keep on chatting, and hopefully I'll say hi as I come across your name again. Erica Baker says, LMAO, definitely following the flow, right? Thrifty Crocheter says, Juan and Michi Raid. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, gosh. Well, this morning I was using my phone while I was giving my dog a bath. I mean, I didn't have power, but I'm like, well, I'll just go ahead and give the dog a bath, and I'll do things that don't require power. And thank goodness it was daytime. Oh, yes, I did say stickers. I don't want to squirrel, but I do have some stickers I'm going to give away tonight. This cute little one for Earth Day, right? I actually made it, for Earth Month, and then Be Kind. And so I'm going to be giving away 3 sets of these stickers, as well as I have a couple other stickers I'm going to show and give away. So yeah, I will get back to that. Faith Louise, hello. How are you, my friend? All right, scrolling down, Tessa Tuller. Hi, Michi Raid. Yes, and Erica says, I'm so happy to find some small channels. There are plenty of us, right? Pomsky's Crafty Heart. Hi, y'all. BRB. Okay, well, that was 12 minutes ago. You're probably already RB'd. Sandra, hello. How's it going? Sandra, every time I see you, I think about, make sure y'all on live chat and not chop chat. Don't miss out. All right. And also, I had a really great time at the 20s themed speakeasy party that I went to last night. You can see Speedy Speed Bump up here. He is wearing my hat that I had for the party. But anyway, welcome into all the new people. I'm going to keep scrolling down, try to catch up. Oh, there's my friend Kim. Hello. She says, I'm getting into bed, but I wanted to send you a hug. Hugs right back. Air hugs. You're probably already long in bed and asleep. But anyway. Sanja West, hello. And LJ Custom Crochet Lola, welcome in. Yes, it is great to see so many new names here, and I really do appreciate all of you coming in. Bonnie's Corner, my favorite unicorn queen. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you. And Nancy Mack. Hello, Nancy. Scrolling down here. Melanie J. Hey, Melanie. Good to see you. And Gwen. Hello. She says, hello, YT friends. And Art with Connie says, hello. Hi, Tank. Erica Baker says, oh, thanks for the gifts. Yeah, that was very nice. There's Kim says, am I a member already? I'm on a mobile and cannot tell. I know on the mobile, you don't get to see the join, like, especially like I don't see it on my iPhone. So I don't see that you've got the little member icon, but no worries. No worries. There's tie-dye and Dawn, Fiber Arts. Good to see you, Dawn. Caroline Eckley, thank you for the membership. She said, wow, come on in and get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership, and you way over there, you get a membership. Angela Wright, how are you? She says, hi, Mara and everyone in the chat. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing fine, drinking water, still working on my Tunisian top. And then she's got her sloth emoji, heart hands, heart hands. Spray Gunner says, my name is Laura. Nice to meet you, Laura. I will do my best to remember that. Yeah, no, sometimes I have to write it down, but I like, let's see. All right. Ivy B, hello, Ivy B. Ivy B, I need to send you an email. I'm going to send you an email. Watch for one. If not tonight, tomorrow, you'll get it. Okay. And Faith Louise says, thank you, Tank and Carrie, for gifting memberships. She's like, I will figure it out tomorrow. Yeah. You know, when you're in bed, laying down, about to go to sleep, don't worry about membership. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, wait. Now I see the icon. You're a member. There you go. Okay. Just scrolling down. Thank you, Carrie. Yes. You're welcome. Just gonna keep scrolling down. I gotta catch up. I'm so behind. All right. Yes, thank you so much for gifting memberships, Tank and Carrie. That was really kind of you. I love that it's an opportunity for people to come in and try out, you know, the channel and see if they like what they see. Like if they like the members' content. I currently just have one level of membership, and it is 99 cents per month. So it's not too bad, but I know there's so many channels out there with memberships that I get it if even 99 cents. Oh, all right. So, yeah, anyway, but I'm so glad that so many of you get to give it a try. Zoila says, Michi Raid, a blanket, hello. Mom needs me. Sorry, it's late for her. Yeah, it is. I know. And hello, Cindy Lulu. How are you? So good to see you. And Zoila says, I'll leave you running until I get back. Yay, you're probably already back. I'm 13 minutes behind. Hello, Sunita. How are you, my dear? Yes, and there we go. Faith says, welcome, Sanja, Caroline, Drini, Lydia, and Ari. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. Ariri. Oh, gosh, that's terrible. Okay. And Elizabeth, Karen, Kim, Angie, Jen, Pomsky, Oodles, Vicky, Jamie, too old to care, Nancy. Oh, well, welcome in, everybody. Yeen. Okay. Okay. Melanie says, Drini, hey, girl. All right, I am going to go ahead and keep scrolling down, people greeting one another. Thanks so much, everybody, for saying hello to one another. I got my crochet project in my lap and enjoying all of the yarny lives. I just realized I had my phone going over here. Need to get that turned off so I don't kill my battery. Sorry about that. Thank you, Carrie, for sending me the picture of everybody that was gifted membership. I do appreciate it. Okay. All right. And all right. Okay. All right. Let me keep scrolling down here. Ola Joe says, Bonnie, hi. Resting off and on all day. A little sore, but okay otherwise. And Angie Buhanda says that Michi sent me. I'm eating strawberry yogurt and is it Tunisian crochet? Are you doing some crochet? People continuing to greet one another. Yes, yes. And thank you. Thanks for that reminder, Randy, for the thumbs up. I very much appreciate it. And to quote Mama G, if she's still here awake listening, it helps the algorithm. Yeah, Bonnie says, missing some thumbs. All right. And so what I am going to do, you know what, I know I still have some chat to catch up with, but I'm going to go ahead and because I know it's late for some, I'm going to give away my first set of the stickers, Mindfully Crocheted, holding, and of course, be kind with a rainbow because on Earth Day, we want to remember, well, and every day we should be remembering to be kind. And so if you will type into the chat the word Earth, I'm going to get the StreamYard giveaway tool going with the word Earth, EARTH. And I'm going to say start collecting comments. I mean, if you are outside the US and or Canada, but you can hopefully get mail. I mean, I will try to get it to you. I'm pretty much just going to send it in a little card. So I'm happy to have this open to worldwide as long as I can mail it to you can receive mail and it's, you know, if you think that a greeting card will get to you where you are, then go ahead, enter, type in the word Earth. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with the giveaway tool. And we have 31 entries so far. Go ahead and keep typing. Yeah, Karen says, what a fun way to spend an evening. First one, then Michi, then here. Well, thank you. I'm glad to be included among such company. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. Oh, yes, kind of, sort of. And if I think about it, I'll pull it up. Everybody else looked so good. They totally took in the speakeasy theme. Like they really, you know, had the speakeasy theme down. I was more 1920s adjacent, if you will. Okay, Sandra, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. All right, and I'll show it once we're done with this. Okay, I am going to count it down. And I know I'm probably missing a ton, but I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Sherry Knoll says, going to be lurking. Everyone have a great night. Antoinette Lacovetti is here, or Antoinette. Hello, she says. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm sorry. I'm just going to skip over and catch up. Carrie says, I sent you a message. Thank you. I got it. Hola, Maritza. Thanks for using those emojis. Cindy, tired and hurting, says Sandrine. I am sorry about that. And Angie says, thank you to whoever gifted me a membership. Well, that was either Carrie or Tank. There's Sandra Carlton. She says, happy Sunday evening, Mara and everyone lurking and crocheting. All right, we're going to go ahead and count this down, and we have 45 entries. So go ahead and type in the word Earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good luck, everybody. Regina Layfield, congratulations. Right, and so what I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this for a minute. I'm probably going to use the same thing if it lets me, but I'm going to stop sharing for the moment, show that picture. But anyway, share, hold on. Regina Layfield, thank you so much for coming in, and feel free to, you'll send me an email. Now my email is in the description box, and you have 48 hours to send me that email, because I like to just get these things going out. And I'm going to go ahead and put my email up on screen for a minute as well. But there you go. Send me an email to mindfullycrocheted, that's all together, at gmail.com. mindfullycrocheted@gmail.com. Please do that by 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. We'll use Eastern time, even though I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'm on, but by 11:59 p.m. Tuesday night, that would be the 23rd. Okay, so anybody that gets selected tonight, please send me an email by then. Okay, I'm going to leave that up for another second, and then just go ahead and write that down. All right. Okay, gonna take that off, come back over to the comments. Okay, so everybody saying hello. I'm gonna scroll down. Sometimes I just have to go, oh. Excellent, I sent you another email. Okay, all right. Catitude. Tank says, I can't see, so I'm going to just listen. I'll probably doze off. Good night. You're probably already asleep. Go to sleep. LJ Custom Crochet Lola says, my first time in your chat, a new subscriber. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. I invited a guest tonight who I'm really excited to have up, and he has just come in. So please, everybody, welcome my friend. Just give me a second so I can find my little welcome.
Hey guys.
Michael, thanks so much for joining.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Sorry I look my eyes, and yeah,
it's been a you look day. Fine to me. You look fine to me. I like that shirt on you. I like that color.
Oh,
it's a nice color. Congratulations.
Thank you, and it's just keeps getting more, and oh man, it's a lot. I did not expect it today at all.
Yeah. I know. Yesterday,
I just hit 700.
Wow. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. I just remember, like, when you first started coming into the chats and everything, but you just had like a handful, and you were creeping up and everything, and then Juan shouted you out today on his channel, and I was so excited to see that. I was so excited for everybody that he was shouting out and everything.
Yeah, it was. I went to go get dinner because I didn't feel like cooking. I was like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna do Whataburger, and well, their shake machine was down, so I was at Sonic, and I pulled up Juan's live, and the next thing I know, he's mentioning me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I look at my subscriber count because I know when I went to bed last night it was 252. Next thing I know, I looked over and it was 390, and it just, whew.
That happened to me back in January, where I had somebody essentially shout me out, and I went from like under 700 to above 1,000, and it was it's surreal. Like as you're watching, like the numbers click, and then you think what's going to happen is like in an hour they're just all going to be gone or something. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, is it going to stick? Is YouTube going to let me keep all those people?
Right.
Yeah, but I think it's it's important to say that if you followed the recommendation of another channel creator, and you subscribe to Michael or you subscribe to anybody today, to make sure and not just hit that subscribe button, but to go and watch some of his content, to make sure that that he's that it does really stick. Save a video to watch later, put a like on some videos, make a comment on there, make it a meaningful interaction so that YouTube knows that, yes, I really do want to be subscribed to this person. So
exactly. Like for me, it was just, I sit at home all day long. So I was like, well, let me just create a channel, teach people Tunisian, because everything I found on Tunisian wasn't to, I don't want to say up to my standards, but it wasn't user friendly and beginner friendly. So I was like, well, let me do it. If something comes of it, something comes of it. If it doesn't, doesn't. And it's been growing slowly, and I was like, I can do it slow. And then this happened. It was like, I'm knocking 500 in one day, in 4 hours, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Like in 5 minutes, you see, it just happens in like 5 minutes. I mean, I think it's phenomenal. Honestly.
Let me see. Could be. Sorry, I had my mic and everything set up. Is that any better? Who asked that? Is that any better, Christy?
Yeah, I can hear you. And actually, when you moved it down, I could hear you better. But I was able to hear you fine before, but I don't know about everybody.
Hi, Ivy. Hi, everybody. Sorry. It's just been a eventful day.
Yeah.
And I finally posted the picture of what the blanket that I did for BODs on my community tab, and
awesome.
got it all.
It was amazing. I saw you had kind of showed it before, right? Did you show it on Ivy?
I showed bits of it.
Did you show it last week at the party?
No, I showed it the first showing of it was actually on VJ's Friday Finished Objects.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to just this past Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I know I saw it. Maybe I did. Maybe I saw it there. Anyway.
And it ended up, my measurement said it was going to be an 80 by 80. Well, it ended up being an 84 by 94. And it is huge.
Wow. Yeah. 84 by 94. Yeah, that is huge. That is really big. But a labor of love too, I imagine. It's like
6 weeks, 12-hour days, pretty much neglecting Tony during that 6 weeks.
Right. Right. Oh, I think you mentioned that. Like when you posted the picture on VJ's, did you say like you spelled out like how much yarn and
yes.
And how many like 12 hours a day for 6 weeks or whatever?
Yeah, 6,840 yards of yarn. 123,900 and some odd stitches.
Do you
only know that because I know
crochet hooks that has a little stitch counter on it, or did you just know about how many per row and then you did the math?
Well, because it was a grid that I created, I knew how many stitches were going to be in each row.
Okay, right.
Because that's a pattern I created.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just went, okay, well, it's 352 stitches in a row, and there's 352 rows.
Wow.
Just multiply the two, and you got it.
Wow.
That's all I did. I wasn't
Yeah,
going to sit
very
there and
cool.
count.
Yeah, right. I know. Well, you just calculate area, length times
Yeah,
width.
right. But, and then,
I say that from a math I teach at a
yeah.
school. I'm not a teacher. I'm an instructional assistant, but I do have math groups and reading groups that I work with, and I tutor a student in math. And so I know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
sorry I missed you, Missy. I'm sorry that I know it's
oh,
way
yeah.
past your bedtime, and I'm gonna scroll down. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Tell me if I missed anything, Michael. As I jump down, I'm not even to where everybody entered the word earth. So, oh, here we go. What is a centipede's favorite Beatles song? I want to hold your hand. I like that joke. That's a good one. All right. Scrolling down. I know that Adventure Life Nova loves the jokes. If you want a joke, you can either type the word funny, Funny, or you can type the word joke. If you type the word funny, you may get a
Good night, Miss C.
Yarn related joke. You never know. I threw a few of those in the funny jokes. Hello, Susie. Good to see you. Okay, I know oh. Oh no. She says, having too much fun watching chat, had to frog because I put a cow leg on backwards. Oh no. That's the worst.
Oh, yes.
I'm just going to leave that there. All right.
I can't see that
And
one.
I am going to get ready to give away another, set of Earth and Be Kind stickers. Let's see. Maybe you could help me come up with a word, Michael, that I can use in the. I remembered I also want to write down Regina Layfield, was it? Yes.
Bonnie, the blanket is posted on my community tab.
Yes. Make sure, go over and check it out. I'm sure, Michael, if you haven't, I know that Nightbot says to share your channel. So, occasionally he drops that reminder that you can type the word mindful. So feel free to type the word mindful so that people can go over, check out your channel again, if they haven't already, and check out the picture on your community tab. Did you already ship off the blanket?
No, because I took that picture today and I vacuum sealed it to make it smaller.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
So I packaged it today, and it's going out first thing in the morning. And I know it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to get there by Friday, but I'll get it there.
Awesome. Okay. Did you come up with a word for me?
You already used earth, right?
Yeah.
How about recycle?
Ooh, I like that. Recycle. Okay, I'm going to type that in, and then I'll share my screen. Okay, yes. Type the word recycle. 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 Oopsie, wrong one. Share my screen so you can all see it. Okay, it says we have 2 entries. There we go. Now they're clicking. We have 4 entries, 8 entries. Yep, I'll give you a minute or two to type in the word recycle. Now, StreamYard will, in the StreamYard giveaway tool, they will only count once. But you can type it in a couple of times if you'd like, but you don't need, realistically, you don't need to type it like 10 times. Once or twice, it should count you. I see it has jumped up a little bit. But yes, this would be for one of my Earth holding yarn stickers, and a whoopsie, wrong direction. Be kind rainbow. You got to hold it in front of the camera, not to the left of the camera. Oh, that was very nice of you. He's like, let's get a super chat going. Yay. Well, just keep on chatting. There's absolutely no obligation. I love everybody was saying hi to Miss C, and I didn't get to say hi to Miss C. Bears have been featured prominently in mythology and folklore across different cultures. Very cool. Jen Ferguson says, hello, all you beautiful people. And Carrie, oh, Jet and Carrie, she says, hello from the Pacific Ocean, Mara and chat. She has been on a cruise. She's on like the vacation of a lifetime.
Ooh. I want to do a cruise so bad.
It's been a lot of years since I've gone on like a cruise. Yeah. My husband and I went on 4. We did even take our twins on a cruise when they were like 6 or 7 months old, but I haven't been on a cruise since then. Yes, and they are 22. They're going to be 23. So it's been 22 years since I've been on a cruise.
Wow.
So sad. Yes, me too. Rachel says, Ms. C, I love everything about you. You are so sweet and kind.
She is. She's like one of the sweetest people I know.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Like her heart is so full. Like,
yes.
Everything she does.
I agree. That's something about this community is like, we're going to go and we're going to hang out with those people who fill us up, right? Who fill our cups up. And Ms. C is definitely one of those people who helps me to fill up my cup.
Exactly. Like I don't do the Sun Bunnies or anything, but I love just like being in her lives.
Yeah.
Just something about it is just makes you feel great.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm skipping a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry. I'm like, I just passed all the Earths. I know. I missed a lot. Sorry. But if you said anything really, really important that you want me to see, I'm going to try to keep up better. Now that Michael's here, maybe I'll try to keep up better. Oh my. All right. Scrolling down. Okay, I'm just going to give it about another 30 seconds while I try to scroll down to the bottom. Cindy says, I have to go for now, but love to you all. Bye, Cindy. That was like 15 minutes ago. Hello, Echo. Living my best life at 60. More people saying Michi Raid. And there is Felicia. Hello. Yes, you do, John. You need to head over to Juan's.
I try to catch Juan's lives a lot, but half the time whenever he's live, the husband's coming home and we're chit-chatting about his day.
Right. Yeah. Jen Reeves, she said, coming in. I don't know if I already said hi to Jen, but sorry if I didn't. Part 2 of Jen Reeves' birthday party on Tuesday. Please make sure that you go over to check it out. Are you guys co-streaming again, Ivy and Jen? Or do you know, Michael, are they doing another co-stream for part 2?
Yes, I believe they are. I think that's all they do is co-stream.
Carrie says, Juan doesn't just shout out everyone, so you are lucky indeed.
I didn't expect it. I was just sitting there waiting for the milkshakes at Sonic because we both wanted a milkshake and for dinner, and I just pulled up the live because you know how slow Sonic is. So I'm just like watching, and then he's like, "Oh, I want to do some shout outs," and then my name, and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. Ms. C says, yeah, Juan did it to me also. I went to bed with 86 and woke up with 1,300. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been off and on today. It's like I like my goal was to hit 300 this month, and that was my goal.
Well, there you go. You got this month's goal and maybe next month's goal and maybe
Right?
you got a couple of goals, knock those out. Now you can move on to the next goal, which is, hey, the more you go live, the more hours you're going to get,
Mhm.
and the sooner that you can get that monetization going. All right, everybody, before
Exactly.
this time's out, looks like we have 42 entries. I'm going to go ahead and just count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Art with Connie. Congratulations.
Congrats, Art with Connie.
I'm going to write that down. Art with Connie. All right. Just like I told Regina, send me an email by Tuesday night. At the end of the night, let me stop sharing. And hi, Denise. I don't think I said hello to you. She's coming in saying hello. And I'll put up my email again for a second here. And we've got one more set of the stickers that I'm going to give away for the earth. And then I'll show you the other stickers that I made. And these are all waterproof as well. So you can stick them on your water bottles or, and they will last. This on here, it says, pop up with me, because Orville Poppy Popcorn right there on the shelf is my pop-up live mascot. And his name is on here, Colonel Orville Poppy Popcorn. So there's that sticker. And then
Hi,
I
Don,
have,
sweetie. I'm sorry.
hello. And then there's this sticker. It says Mindfully Crocheted by Mara. And it is a peacock that I drew myself. I doodled. And after I made the peacock plumes Afghan, I got really into like peacock and peacock colors. And so I was kind of doodling one day at work. And the peacock plumes colors, I also decided to use those to make my crystal Bag O' Day shawl, the crochet along. So I am currently on round 17, I think, or row 17.
Wow.
So part 2, I'm a little behind, but
That's pretty. I like the colors.
This weekend, I'm going to take my email off the screen. Hopefully you've got that written down. Hey, Christy, my fellow Oregonian. Did you drop the link since this got posted like 10 minutes ago or whatever? Okay, good. Down to Mama Cat. You can make sure to go check out Michael. And so anyway, yes, the peacock, I haven't been able to work on it because this weekend I made the hat up here. Let me take it off. Sorry, Speedy. So it's like a little cloche style hat.
I like that.
With the little rosette on it. So. Oh, right. Yes. I told Sandra SC. Are you still here, Sandra? I told you I would share a picture just for you. So let me put that up. Look at all these are like my coworkers. Now, this lady right here with she's like in between the two green dresses. It was her 50th birthday.
Oh, wow.
So they're all in flapper style. Like I said, I was 1920s adjacent. I was definitely not like flapper so much as more, I don't know. Not really even Downton Abbey. I was more a different decade altogether, but in good company. Yeah. All right.
That was a really, really nice hat.
Oh, thank you. It made
it look like what you were going for. And, you know, some of those that I've seen, it's close, but yours is like spot on.
I made another hat, which I gave to one of my friends, and I don't really feel like it looked good on me. Here, I'll show it to you on my head. But this one is by Little John Yarns, Alicia from Little John Yarns.
Okay, yeah. I'll
show like the picture of it on her head because it looks really good.
Wow.
So yeah, on Thursday night, I made this hat. And then on Friday night, I made the white hat. And then yesterday, I kind of crocked out a shawl for my friend whose birthday it was. And I'll show you that as well. I just used the neon stripes. It's Hobby Lobby yarn.
Oh, wow.
So it's just kind of the fastest one. I mean, I've never made a shawl in a day before.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is just kind of like a mesh stitch.
That is pretty, though.
Yeah, I love the colors. I just kind of like how it's just a random. And this is what it looked like on the mannequin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just fun.
Yeah, I've got a couple of shawls I'm going to be working on in Tunisian, but there's other things I got to do first. Like there's some big supporters out there I want to make stuff for, so.
Pam Ski's Crafty Heart. How you doing, Pam?
I know, Pam.
I love you, Michael, and I'm still with you.
Thank you, Pam. Sound a little stuffy too, because all the tears.
All the what?
All the tears, and because I don't know, it wasn't like sad tears. It was more like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is happening to me.
Yeah, right.
That's what it was.
Right. Well, I'm really glad that you put yourself out there and joined on the community, and it's just always so nice to have you in chat, and you seem like so kind and considerate and everything.
Well, and that's like all of us have some sort of mental health issues one way or another. It could be depression, it could just be a number of things, and for me it was because of my pain. It throws me into a dark space in my mind. Crocheting helped, and then when I decided to do this channel, it even just like, I haven't been in that dark spot since I started this channel, and I love it. And meet all the people I've met, is like I don't get out much because I really can't walk much, and this is my socialization, and the people in this community are they're phenomenal.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Now, I am fortunate enough, I get out, like every day, but the people that I've met in this community, and people that have taken me in, like I got to know Carrie the Yarny Elephant and Dawn Yarndall, and, just there's so many people, and I'm sorry that I even mentioned any names because there's so many. Like Michi, and but the people who like gave me my start Zach from Zach's Crafts and More, like inviting me up onto his panel and
Yeah.
getting me comfortable with that. And Angel Renee today, people who said, yeah, come up on my panel and just be part of that. And it was so nice, you know, to get to know the community. And of course, Sanita and Drini from Purple Crochet and More. And she had me up on her lives, and, you know, and you just get comfortable with doing it until you just start doing them on your own. And it's been so nice to be part of a community where I feel like, for the most part, and we know there are a few bad apples, right? But, you know, for the most part, people are supportive and
Yeah.
and kind and everything. And that's the kind of people that I want to be around, you know.
The first time I went on, watched Ivy B and Jen's live, you know, I just felt at home because like their sense of humor. I'm ex-military, did quite a few years in the Navy, and we have the same sense of humor, and I felt right at home there. And I was just mentioning how my first live was coming up. I'm, you know, in a few weeks. I scheduled it out a little bit, and I was nervous and scared. And then they invited me up that night. Well, I looked like poop that night. Wasn't going to happen. And so the following Tuesday, we were sitting in the lot. You know, I went in. They invited me. We were in the lobby, and I was nervous as all get out. And then, as soon as they hit live, it was like it all just went away, and I was great.
Yeah, I remember watching you that night and how you talked about you were so nervous before, but then you
Yeah, as soon as
were
they hit
like a
live, it was like
natural.
it was different. It was, and then I did my own live, and then did a couple, and then I had to cancel some so I can get that blanket off my desk. 'Cause that's why my camera was always sitting at the edge because the blanket was in the way, and with Tunisian you just can't up and move it, especially with 19 different colors going into it.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I mean, you have to concentrate. I know, like, if I'm going to do anything, it has to be, I don't know, just an easy back and forth double crochet kind of row, because if you have to do anything that requires counting or changing colors or whatever, you know, I even tried, like, the weekend wind up really is a time for weaving in ends. And I have my shawl in front of me because I just can't leave all these ends for the end. And I was going to try to weave in ends tonight, but, you know, it's getting harder and
that
harder to keep up with chat.
that's my problem with ends is I'm like, oh, I'm gonna weave as I go. No, do it at the end. And then during the end when I'm weaving them, I'm like kicking myself in the rear because I should have done it as it went. Well, next project, guess what? I'm weaving at the end again.
Adventure Left Nova says, does anyone have a new video they posted today? I will watch it today. So if you didn't already let him know, let Nova's dad know. Yeah, it's very hard to concentrate. And weaving
And
in the
then,
ends, oh my gosh.
oh,
When I was making my peacock plumes Afghan, and I'm telling you that
uh-huh.
every couple of rows, sometimes you had to switch the colors. I mean, there were 8 colors in it. I'm using 7 of the 8 in the bod crochet along shawl. And but yeah, this is going to create a lot of ends. I was like, wait, why are you changing colors again? Today I was like, no. No, she says you don't have to change colors. She said you could,
Yeah.
you know, just use a variegated yarn or whatever. And I'm sure
But it helps get rid of
you,
some of your stock.
yeah. But I was like, I wanted to use the leftover yarn that I had from the Peacock Plumes Afghan, which, by the way, I love this cotton. And I did have to pick up a couple more of some of the colors that I did use the majority of them, but, you know, I only had to buy 3 skeins of yarn, and they're like 186 yards each, but I should have enough for the whole shawl now with the leftover
Okay,
bits
cool.
that I had, plus the new skeins, because I did have some full skeins left. So fingers crossed, because I
Oh,
believe she indicated that it takes about 1,200 yards
wow.
for the shawl. So
Wow.
yeah.
What like I got a big box in from what is that place? Joann's. That new Lucky brand cotton, or not cotton, bamboo. Here, let me show you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, I'll show the box first. Watch out, Robo.
What has four wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Oh my goodness. Do you mind if I make you solo
Yeah, go ahead.
to hold that up? All right.
If I can grab it again.
Oh my gosh. Those
There's
cakes
three
are
of
so pretty.
There's three of each color. So they got three of these, and then they have so many variegated or color cakes, and then they have the plain ones. It's all bamboo, and I got three of each.
I love bamboo.
Of every single color. So I'm like trying to think of projects to do with them.
Wow. So you didn't already have like a specific project in mind, or?
No, because I didn't know I was getting them.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't
So
pay for them.
where did they come from?
Joann's. They came from Joann's. Yeah, I got them for free.
That's so cool. That's great. Nice to just
So,
get a big thing
oh,
of yarn.
well, like it came first, and it was just all the solid colors. Because I got an email saying, "Oh, this is what's being sent," and at no cost, whatever. And then so that came, and then literally a week later, without any email or anything, all the colorful ones come.
Wow.
So I didn't, it's just okay. What am I gonna do with all that now?
Well, that's enough. That's definitely enough to make a blanket or two.
Yeah, because I think each ball or cake is 500 yards. Similar.
Oh wow. And you said three of each color, and how many different colorways?
A lot of colorways. A lot. They are.
Hey, Zach. Zach says, I'm going to have Michael on mine April 29th. Yay.
Yes, I'm going to be on him. I wanted to schedule him first because he's the first person that asked me. So as soon as I got it scheduled, then I started scheduling everybody else. Because I wanted to make sure he. I was okay. No, double check.
Well, thank you so much for popping on to my live tonight. Very impromptu.
Oh, no problem. Let's see. Okay, they're 310 yards.
Okay.
And they are a light 3. Let's see if I can get the camera right. Come on, Michael. The light's messing it up. It's a 3. An H or 8 or 5 millimeter hook, which is, and it's so soft. I've never worked with bamboo. Don Aaron sent me that yarn that's on the wall back here. If I can move out of the way. There we go.
Bonnie said, I've been waiting 100 years for you to finish this blanket. She said, where is your blanket posted? I'm sure he mentioned, the community tab on his channel. Wow. So that's really pretty. Is that Don Aaron?
Yeah, it sure is. And it's called.
I recognize the label. Michael's Parrot.
Yeah, it's 50-50 because I can't work with yarn.
50 cotton, and what was the other fiber?
Bamboo.
Bamboo. Oh yeah, I love it. I love the natural fibers. I'm a big fan of natural fibers.
Well, I can't work with wool because I'm allergic, and it makes my
Oh,
hands
okay.
swell, turn red, and everything else.
Oh, wow.
So
Now, is that everything? Have you tried alpaca?
I haven't tried alpaca.
I mean, I wouldn't want to expose you to an
Mhm.
allergen, but alpaca is known, well, it doesn't have lanolin. So if it's like a lanolin allergy,
No, I'm actually allergic to the actual fiber. Like for
okay.
some reason, it gets under my skin, and or into my skin like insulation does.
Okay. All
So
right.
it creates that itchy, burning, like that roll insulation that you insulate your houses with. That's what it does to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go and scrub my hands for with a hard bristled brush and hopefully get it
Oh,
all out.
oh my goodness. Well, that's not
Yeah,
good.
it's not fun, especially when I was in the Navy and they're like, "Hey, guess what? You're sleeping with a wool blanket."
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
like,
God.
I am allergic. We don't care.
Nisi's asking if your microphone is changing colors. It does look like it. I saw
It
purple.
is.
Now I see blue. Yeah. She said, so
It's a
cool.
new
There's
one because
red.
I after the last live I did this past Thursday, my husband Tony was on. He was actually home and was able to watch it. He said that I kept cutting in and out. I didn't know it.
Oh.
I mean, because we're on this side of the camera, we don't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
so I went right then and there and went and bought a new one. So it's a brand new one. I haven't set up the colors, nothing yet. I haven't messed with nothing. I just plugged it in, and then I tested it, and I was like, okay, it works.
Yeah. Like this. Where did Captain Hook get his hook? From a second-hand store. Oh goodness. There we
And
go.
this,
People, I'm getting to that point in the live where people were dropping their channels. I'm going to scroll down. I'm so behind. Oh. Ellie says that she was gifted a set of Tunisian hooks and had no idea what they were. So I have some learning to do.
Tunisian, I find it, for me, it's more relaxing than regular crochet. Especially if you have, like I said, if you suffer from pain or mental health or just stress in general, it's great for it's therapy. And because with Tunisian, you actually gotta pay attention where you're putting your needle. You have to pay attention, so it keeps your mind busy off of whatever's bothering you. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I
Mm-hmm.
like it. And the fabric is also more dense, and so much warmer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's proven like when we're upset and or when we're going through an incredibly rough time or a highly emotional state, if we're in a highly emotional state, the part of our brain that has taken over is the amygdala. And when we're doing like a rote task like crocheting, counting, when we're, you know, having to read, let's say maybe we're reading a pattern or we're following a tutorial, and the counting and everything, that really can calm us down. It can help lower our blood
Hmm.
pressure, and it gets us out of our amygdala and into the area of our brain a little bit, like a little bit more the rational area of our brain. So it can be therapy.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
really does help. And then doing this helps even more for me. Doing the tutorials and everything, and then finding new things to make that I'm going to start doing stuff on Thursdays, or no, Fridays, that
Mm-hmm.
I'll do film videos for to come out. Item makes that for the stitches.
Yeah.
How do you add beads or stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that?
Oh yeah, I know. I keep wanting to get to a project where I add beads to. Sierra from Sierra Stitch Sanctuary, who was here in the chat. I'm not sure if she's still here and awake. Hello again, if you are Sierra. Um, she added beads to one of her, I think it was the Beautiful Friend shawl that was by Ursula OM Granny Square, and she put
Okay.
beads on it. I'm like, oh, I really want to do that.
Well, I'm
I
going to be
got all the
making
beads I
something
need.
because I have some blankets for some people that I want to do. But the next project I'm going to be doing is a shrug for a special someone, and I'm going to be using these beads on it.
Ooh, pretty.
It's from Ichi.
I'm like, oh, there's blue in there. I know a few people who like blue.
Yeah, and I got some I had it come in the mail yesterday, the day before.
Awesome. I love the colors. It reminds me of the ocean.
Yeah, several skeins of aqua. It's
Oh, I love
Big
that
Twist.
shade. Big Twist.
And I like it. I like Big Twist. It's the
Mm-hmm.
brand I like to use, especially with my hooks. With Tunisian, it's really smooth and it slides. Some of these others like Red Heart, you can actually especially with wooden hooks, you can feel the roughness, and it slows you down a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Now, do you find that when you're doing Tunisian that you have to like follow, and this is kind of like a naive question or whatever, but for Tunisian, can you do a regular pattern? Can you turn like something into, like take a row of crochet and turn it into Tunisian, or do you pretty much have to?
There's similar stitches in Tunisian and crochet. There's an arrowhead for crochet. There's an arrowhead. Yes, they look a little different, or some of them will look way different. But I haven't done regular crochet in about 10 years. When I found Tunisian, that's all I had done. The only thing I've done regular crochet is probably borders. To be double or triple for the border, and that's about all I've done. Tony, on the other hand, he dabbles and he does both. He'll do a blanket in one, and then come back and do another blanket in another.
I know you're probably long gone, but nice to meet you, Randy. Sorry. I think this was for Sandra a while ago. What is your favorite yarn dance move? The loop de loop. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Oh geez. All right. I actually got down to the point where we were typing the word recycle. So oh my. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, Felicia said, did someone say cruise? Yes. I'm still trying to talk Mr. Mindful into an Alaskan cruise that Felicia and Mona from Sifting Some Soil, they're going on in August of 2025. And so I'm hoping it's probably already sold out, but I'm still hoping to go on that. Yes, Sandra says we need a yarny cruise. Yes, August of 2025 in Alaska. If I can't make it on the cruise, at a bare minimum, I'm going to try to drive up to Seattle and visit with some of the people that are going on there. We definitely need a yarny meetup for some people. Yeah, there are crochet cruises. There are, and
didn't the crochet crowd have one or still do one?
I think it's possible. In fact, that was the first person that came to mind. I'm pretty sure, and this was a few years back. I seem to remember.
But I think they were just on one, and it was more of the river cruise in Europe around the Christmas time. Maybe in like November or January. I don't really remember. I just remember they were over there, and it was cold.
Yeah. Well, I know like the people that are over in Florida, they can just hop on a cruise any old time they want.
I know, right?
And those in Southern California where they depart like out of, an area like in San Diego, I think you can pick up a cruise.
Night, you see.
And up in Seattle, if you're going to go to Alaska, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for me, I have to drive either to Florida or California. I'm in the Texas Panhandle, so both of them pretty much the same distance.
Now, do they do some like does the Mississippi River have cruises that are, that just like take you up the Mississippi River? I imagine it can't be like a huge floating hotel like they have in,
I I thought they did have something like one of those older river boats with the big old paddle wheels.
And it's not
I'm
just
not
like a day
sure.
cruise. It's something that maybe you pack a bag and you have your own cabin and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Yeah, that would be kind of neat too. It's just like a large river, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. I always felt so relaxed on a cruise, you know. Have the calypso music playing out on the deck. Like,
I've never been on a cruise. Neither one of us have. But, well, neither one of us have. We're stationed on the ship either in all of our time in.
oh wow. Yeah. Mary King said your blanket is beautiful. Everybody went over to your channel.
Probably got a lot of comments that I haven't replied to yet.
What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Goodness, you're so funny. A knitting cruise would be fun, says Adventure Life Noah. Knitting, crocheting, to me, like whatever your art is, you know, a crafty cruise is fine by me. If you do
Oh,
something
yeah.
other than a yarny thing, let's just get a group of crafty people together. I love that.
You know, and everybody should be learning new things. You know, that's the only way you're going to enjoy life, in my opinion, is learn new things. Get out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
It may
Yeah,
be scary at
exactly.
first, but
Hopefully somebody already answered this question, but Juan, the yarn addict. Let's make sure. Yeah, I mean, he's getting close to like 30,000. We need to
very
get
close.
Juan, you know, over the 30,000.
When he came on in his late night live last night
Mm-hmm.
to address what was happening, he was down to 27. When I saw his numbers, it was 20. He was down to 27,000,
What?
and that's when he
27?
addressed it. I got down to 200. I started the day out with 253, and the next thing I know, I'm at 200. And
Wow.
yeah, I mean, it's apples and oranges with his numbers versus my numbers, but you know, it's like that's a big hit to me.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Morgan Mandy, for becoming a member. Let me see. Kind of been overlooking my my starred things here. Let me. Michi posted that she's been a member for 3 months. And Dawn Aaron said a member for 1 month. Oh my gosh, Michi, how did I? Oh my goodness, I am way behind. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Michi, for gifting 20 memberships. That is so kind of you. Let me thank you and everybody for your member milestones and becoming members. Let's see, our member milestones. Maybe, where'd it go? I thought I had these all right next to each other. Yes, thank you for continuing to be a mindful maker. And Michi, thank you so much for gifting 20 memberships. Both of these videos are for you. And this is also for you, Michi. And for all the new members, welcome to the Mindful Makers. This is for all of you. Okay, Carrie gifted 10 more memberships. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So 10, 30, 40. Oh my gosh, like 45 new members tonight. Holy moly, you guys.
Goodness
Carrie,
gracious.
sheesh.
Wow.
This is for you, Carrie. Hold on a sec. And welcome to all the new members of Carrie's too. I think my internet might like break if I play one more video. But thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that is just so kind of you. I'm just gonna pop these up for everybody, all the memberships. Thank you. I know that she's already gone to bed, but also thank you again to Tank. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. You come back over here. Don Aaron said, Michael, oh my gosh, you are mine.
Because Friday, I'm going to be on her live.
There you go. You're going to have like a full lineup.
Friday with her, then Monday on Zach, next Monday. Then that Wednesday, I'm going to be on West Coast Wednesdays. And then my live. And then that following Monday, I think it's the 3rd or 6th, I'm going to be on Art Junkies Live.
All right. You're making the round.
And then I still have my own lives in between.
Yeah. And now have you done like Wednesdays or in the mornings? I know is usually when
I do Thursday.
Oh, Thursday
at 1 p.m. Central Time, my time.
1 p.m. Central. Okay, right. And that's it. It's like 11 a.m. my time.
Yes, ma'am.
In Oregon. Yeah. So, okay. I know I'm usually at work, but there's going to be a Friday when I'm off and I'm going to do my best a Thursday. I'm sorry. I'm off on Thursday the 8th and Friday the 9th or whatever.
Well, I picked that because I was going through and with all the lives, another thing I was doing was writing down who has what. Because whenever I decided to do lives, I didn't want to step on toes. You know, I didn't want to tick anybody off or anything. So I was like, well, let me just say, oh, well, okay, well, nobody's doing it at this time. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I know. And, everybody kept saying, just go live when you want to go live. But it's very hard to do because the thing is that I want to go to those lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to other people's lives. And like, I wanted to be there. It's like FOMO. I don't want to miss out,
Yeah. And that, and you like those other people.
Yeah. I do. And I can't just like go live at the same time. It's not in my nature to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I was doing the weaving in the ends on that big blanket, Tony was telling me, just go live, do it. Just do a pop-up live. I'm like, no, other people are live. I'm not doing that. I can't.
I know it's hard. It is hard. All right, let me see. Gosh, we're getting at 8:25 here. I still have 2 more things of stickers to give out, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do the next word. Let me come over here, and I like that whole recycle theme. So let's do reuse for our next word. Let me click on that, and that's REUSE for reuse. Goodness. Oh, and of course, Michael, absolutely type it in if you would like to win some stickers.
I was going to answer a question somebody had.
Cool. You can do that too. But I meant to say that the last time in case you would like to join in. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it. There we go. We have 14 entries so far. And once again, for those of you that came in, it is for a Mindfully Crocheted earth sticker, and the earth is holding a ball of yarn and a crochet hook, in addition to this little rainbow that says be kind, because above all else, we should be kind. So type in reuse. I'm going to do it a lot faster this time. And yes, everybody's saying, wow, Michi, and thank you to Carrie and to Michi for gifting all those memberships. My goodness. Carrie, are you still here? Are you still awake? I know that was like a half an hour ago.
She typed reuse, so she's still here.
Oh, yay. Good, good. She's staying up late for me. I love it. Patricia Bell. Oh, thank you, Michi says about my hat. That it looks great. It was fun. It was fun. I mean, in hindsight, I kind of wish I just had the little feather thing. But you know, the hat really kept me warm. It was so cold. It was so cold.
It looks like it'd be a very not warm hat.
Yeah, I mean, it's just made from, like, I don't even know, it's a pound of love or something, acrylic yarn. But with the single crochet. Oh yeah, this is basically the crab stitch, but I used Crystal Bagodet's method for doing the crab stitch. So it's kind of like reverse single crochet, but it's like reverse single crochet. And I thought that Crystal's technique made it so much easier, because I was trying to do reverse single crochet, and it thank you, everybody. I'm just getting to your compliments on my hat and everything. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have to skip to the bottom. So if I missed anything incredibly important, I apologize. And hello to anybody who came in. Good night to anybody that left that I didn't get to see and say goodbye to. Hello, goodbye. For those of you catching this on replay, I'm not sure why, but thank you. You're here to see Michael. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm scrolling down.
Well, it was impromptu,
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to check my email today between, like, I don't like leaving my people who leave comments on my videos. I don't like leaving them there long. So I try to answer them as soon as they come in. Or acknowledge the comment, So I've been doing that, and then between text messages, Instagram, and Facebook, it's just all over the place all day today. When all that started happening.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Did we give you enough time? Everybody type in the word reuse that wanted to. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Susan Burke, hello. I know I already said hi to you before, but congratulations, Susan. I know you may have sent me an email before with your address, Susan, but please feel free to send me another one. Everybody send me an email by Tuesday night at 11:59 Eastern time. 48 hours. Basically, I give you a little over 48 hours to let me know that, I know that it's stickers, and I've got it written down. That was the third set of 3 sets of those 2 stickers. And I am going to give away these stickers as well. And I will do that for those of you that hang out till the end of the live. And I'll do that like in 10, 15 minutes. I won't be all the way to the end of the live, but we'll do that at the end. Okay. For the pop-up Poppy Popcorn, and I'm calling him Perry the Peacock. And again, these are all like waterproof stickers so that you can put them on your water bottles or wherever. Not sure why you'd want, mindfully crocheted on a water bottle, but still, it is. It is very cute, right?
Do you mind if I answer a question?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yvonne Marie, she asked, what is a good interchangeable Tunisian crochet set to buy? If you've never done Tunisian, don't spend the money because you don't know if you're going to like it. What you can do is use a regular crochet hook and you can make small swatches. And if you like it, but you're still iffy on the money, you can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get the longer Afghan hooks and build, make something like a scarf. And if you like it, then spend the money. And I personally like the Knitter's Pride Ginger set. That is my set. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've done it? So Knitter's Pride Ginger set. It's wooden and they're very, very smooth. But if you get them, try investing into, what are those called? Swivel cords. It's a life changer. It's a whole game changer with the swivel cords.
Oh, yeah. If you have you had a pretty big blanket that you were doing, mm-hmm. How do you, how long does the cord have to be? I mean, ideally.
I personally, the cord I used was 47 inches, I think. Let me look at the Amazon list. Mm-hmm. Because that's where it came from. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Something's happening. Yes, it's your microphone for sure. Well, of course, you turned it off, so now, of course, we can't hear, right? But take your time and work it out. I'll just keep going through the chat while you figure that out. Oh, yeah, they're talking about there are riverboat cruises that cruise the Mississippi. The Mississippi Queen is one that travels up to West Virginia every so many years. Oh, fun. I rode the horrible ducks in hot springs, LOL, says Mimi. Oh, people are saying hi to Llamas in Pajamas. Hi, Jude. Thanks for coming in. Okay, gonna scroll down. At least now you have people that want to be there, Michael, says Naomi. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. When you're a member on a channel, that's pretty obvious that you want to be subscribed. I can't understand why YouTube would unsubscribe a member. Weird. Is the microphone a battery operated thing? No? Huh, that's odd. Well, it was like once you went over to your computer maybe to check out Amazon, then all of a sudden that's when it did it. I'm not sure what it was, but you can feel free to give it a try anytime if you want to just check it out, and I'll let you know if it's still making the noise, because sometimes just muting it and turning it back on can remedy a problem. Michelle says, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read what I'm seeing. Sound you go. You muted it. Okay. Odd. If you'd like to go out and come back in, we could do that too. Oh yeah, whichever. Just let me know if I can do anything. I don't know that I can do anything to help, but let me know if I can. Okay. And yes, Mimi, like his numbers are way up. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to keep scrolling down. There we go. Patricia said, sub to all the links. Love checking out the Yarny YouTube streets. Yeah, me too. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out with us.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, it's all clear now. It's all clear.
I don't know. This is some fancy mic that I still got to play with. It's got buttons all over the place.
Anyway, well, yeah, so you had to switch back to your other one?
Yeah, for now. Until I figure that one out.
You sound fine. Just FYI. You sound great.
Okay.
Oh, and Jamie's like, so how do you get on everyone's lives? Did you reach out or did they? I reached out to Michael tonight, and just kind of last minute, when I saw that he was here, I sent him an email saying, hey, I'd love to have you up so I can congratulate you on your shout out from Juan. That was so nice.
Oh, it really was.
Yeah.
Like, it was just amazing. And still baffling, but Jamie, like, everybody's reached out to me, and especially like whenever IVB had me on there, I couldn't believe all the attention that live was getting.
Yeah. And good night to Rachel. Oh, right. And Naomi is going to be going live as well on Tuesday. So please make sure. Fluffy Boots, did you drop your channel? Make sure, if you haven't already, to go ahead and type the word mindful so people can go over to your channel and check you out. And make sure everybody turn on notifications so that you get notified in your local time what time people are going live. And yeah, and go over and support. Let's see. Oh, Naomi says, I'm just freaking out. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. Send me an email. I'm happy to help. Even if it's just, from the basement, I'd be happy to help support as needed.
Yeah, exactly. Just before you hit that live button, breathe, slow your heart rate down as best as you can, and just take your deep breaths, go to your happy place, and then when you come back out, hit the like button.
There you go. Exactly. Yep. I'm a firm believer in some deep cleansing breaths. Yeah. A little bit of mindfulness before, and just say, you have things to say. You have things to show, and people want to hear it. So, yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I found out. It's people they want to hear it. And another thing too is, if you have bullet points that you want to talk about, otherwise it turns into, so what do you want to talk about? What do you want to, and it's a lot of guessing. And that can start getting to you. So have bullet points.
I highly recommend you have like a little agenda. Bullet points are, perfect way to describe it. Just, a welcome. Hellos. I mean, just so that things that you can just tick off. I find having just a little bullet points that I can just check off a list. Yes, exactly. Even if it means you just grab a ball of yarn and be like, okay, this is... Have a couple fillers. Have some questions kind of laid out,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just have questions ready to ask people.
But
I
people
think,
are going to ask questions too.
yes, yes, for
So
sure.
you're not going to run out of things to talk about.
Okay, I'm just scrolling past all the reuses. Oh, look, there we go. Carrie's still here. She's still awake at 8:30. She was still awake. Carrie lives on East Coast time, so usually she is
Oh,
not still awake at this time.
it's
But
it's knocking midnight.
yes, there we go. All right, that's where my lives are 1 p.m. Central. Perfect. I'm going to keep that up there for a little bit as I scroll
Okay,
down.
thank you.
Yes. And I know that because I've been clicking on chat, for anybody that came in, this is Michael from MDL Crochet. His channel name is right there on the screen.
And yes, Fluffy, like, because you have things to show and Happy Mail and yarn, you have pretty much your whole show planned for yourself.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to tell you, I mean, sometimes it takes an hour and 43 minutes to just say hello. I mean, I still have not I have not caught up with the chat. Well, and I like people like one who have 1,000,
Oh, I could. Oh my
people
goodness.
in his chat, and the chat is just, I know that I can't read every chat, and I don't expect to read every chat. I mean, tonight Michi had like 230 people on her live. It's, you can't read all the chat, but you want to, because you started out where you had maybe 10 people in your live, and and you used to be able to read every message that came into the chat, but it's so hard because I want to say hello to everybody and goodbye to everybody and hear what everybody is doing, but
Yeah, exactly. And it can get overwhelming if you don't pace yourself.
yeah.
If you got to knock something off that bullet list, it's got to come.
56 circles in 28 colors. Wow, Susan.
Wow.
You're busy. You're busy. Everybody's congratulating. I'm at the point where everybody's congratulating Susan for winning the stickers. Oh, goodness. I'm closer, though. I'm closer. I'm 15 minutes closer. Yes. And Zach says, I'm excited to have Michael up on my channel soon.
I'm excited too. Like, this is the second shared live I've done. Or panel, whatever I don't know what they're called. And then it's going to be Dawn Aaron. And if I can get through Hot Mess, I should be able to get through anything.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You'll have fun. I know if you can get through, Jen and Ivy, because they put you through it. I think
They did. They did.
It was like trial by fire on there. So yeah, if you can handle that, then you can handle it for sure. Yes, Regina,
Yes.
I hope that you're still here. But yes, you did. You won stickers because you typed in the word Earth. Yes. I had been repeating because I didn't write it down when I first did the drawing. So hopefully you got my email. And yes, you won stickers, and Art with Connie won stickers, and Susan Burke won stickers, and you all won the same 2 stickers that I'm going to mail out. And then I have one more drawing for these 2 stickers here. Mimi said, Michael, I thought about your gorgeous blanket. The temps dipped to 47 degrees here. And Yvonne says, I've done Tunisian. Okay, so now are we good? Hopefully you're good. Yeah, and so for those 3 people, and then for the 4th person I'm going to do that right now. We're going to go ahead and type in the word Harry Perry, Perry, for our last drawing because we've got about 12 minutes left. And thank you for hanging in there, Michael. I really do
No
appreciate
problem.
it. Coming and hanging out with me.
Wasn't going to do anything today, really. It was just, well, I had other stuff planned. I was going to straighten up some stuff, and then everything just started going, and I was like, oh my gosh. Took out all of my energy.
Oops, I keep clicking on settings instead of share screen. Newbie. All right. There we go. Here is it. Here is the word. So far, 20 people have typed in the word Perry. So get that typed in. I'll give you a minute as I scroll. I have the Denise Tunisian set. They are plastic and okay.
Never heard of that one.
I got my set from Knit Picks, wooden with cords. You mentioned that one. You read that comment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Scrolling down. I know I missed a bunch, but anyway, I'm scrolling down. And I know some people typed in mindful, so hopefully you guys have been going over and checking out the channels of everybody that typed in mindful. Okay. There is. Oh, Jen typed Mona, hi. And so I actually have it where if you type Felicia or you type Mona, it'll pull up their channels because Mona and Felicia usually go live right after me. And I currently have this live set up to automatically redirect over to Mona's channel. So at the end of the live, for those of you that are still awake and want to go hang out some more, Felicia and Mona are usually live for the late night live right after me.
Oh, cool.
And Naomi said, I almost did Thursday too, but Tuesday seemed the most empty. Yeah. Yeah, Tuesdays do seem to be like the least busy in the afternoon.
Exactly.
But Ola Joe goes live, quite often. She goes live at like 4:05 Eastern time. Like. So, and then there's also, wait a minute. You're doing Thursday, but yeah, Tuesday I'm talking about. And then of course, so that's 4:05 Eastern. And then of course, Sanita Stitching Together with Friends comes on. And then we've got, Naomi, I don't know if that's going to be like a regular time for you, or if this is just your first one. Jojo says, hello, Michael. Subscribe to your channel today after Juan's live.
Oh, thank you, Jojo. Sorry, I have a bright light hitting my face. Like I can't see most of the chat.
Oh, right. Jen Reeve says, fluffy boots, not for me. Tuesday is very busy in the streets. Yeah, right. Well, especially in the evening.
And forget about Wednesdays.
Oh, right. I know. That Wednesdays is nonstop. I don't know. For me, it's like from whoever, like Lithalia's Little Hook with Mel, she usually comes on early on Wednesdays. And then Carrie comes on. And then I usually am at work. And then when I get off work, VJ's on, Granny D's on, Dory comes on, then Michi's going to do a members live on Wednesday. Geesh.
And then West Coast Wednesdays.
Yeah. Demetra said, Jen, she was talking about that there are people that purposely sabotage lives. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. I could not believe that last night. Goodness.
I couldn't either. Like, we ended up leaving because it was just lagging us. The chat was lagging.
Oh,
and, okay. Then it just, the whole crashing. And so we're just like, we'll go ahead and call it a night. And then I came back to my computer and I hit my subscriptions and I saw she's live again. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And she said about the whole what happened. So I had to watch the ending of the first live and had to call the husband because we were both watching it. And he's just like, this is horrible that somebody would do this.
Yeah, we were on our way to the Roaring Twenties speakeasy party that I went to last night, and I'm just like, I was passenger, my husband's driving, and I'm like, what? What? I just couldn't even fathom. I mean, those of us that come on here and we put ourselves out there, and I mean, she's put herself out there for 1 million people, and for
Yeah.
that to happen, it's just wow. That's
And
all
then
I can say.
you see that stuff in the gaming community a lot. For some reason, they love to do that to each other. But you don't expect that in the crochet community.
Right. Yeah.
And my husband's like, it's just yarn. What is so serious to be doing this?
Yeah. All right. Let me keep scrolling here. Yes, and please, I'm not sure if Sunita dropped her channel, but there it is. I dropped it for her. Please, everybody, make sure that you go over. She is so close to 1,000, and it would be really nice to see her get there. So if you haven't already subscribed to Sunita, please go check her out. Right there, Sunita makes crochet items. Let's just push her over that milestone that she needs. Yeah. I'm going to leave that up there for a minute. Jen says there's a lot at night, but the days are still open on Tuesdays a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Tuesday mornings or early afternoons, I guess you could say, are slow.
Mm-hmm.
But then
I know some people are like,
everybody gets off work, it just...
Good night, Carrie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for so long. I really appreciate you staying up late for me and all the memberships. Thank you so much. Love you. Mimi says she's still working on the Bark at the Moon blanket, corner to corner. Ooh, nice. Oh, she says she was having internet issues. Okay, good. I'm glad you saw it. My email is in the description box, but I will show it one more time. Okay, oops, I have to do Perry. I got to do Perry. I'm going to do that now. We have 6 minutes left. There's 30 entries. I'm going to count it down. So if you didn't already type the word Perry to win 2 stickers, please do so. I'm going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Hello, Christina, Bella Uncinetto. CNK star 317.
Congratulations.
That down. CNK star 317. Okay. Yep. Please send me an email. Let me stop sharing. Come back over here. And I'm going to put up my email one more time. Please email me by midnight Tuesday. So that would be before Wednesday at mindfullycrocheted@gmail.com. I will not use your address for anything but the purposes of sending out these little cards and with the stickers in them. And I will look forward to getting those out as soon as I have an email from you. I already even have the cards that I'm going to put them in to go along with Earth Day. We've got the sun. And so, yeah, I will be getting those mailed out as soon as I have your emails. Oh, yes, and I was pretty excited. One thing I did also do for anybody that would like to send me any happy mail, I did put a PO. I got a PO box finally. It only took me a year, but I finally got a PO box, and that is in my About You page. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. We got like 4 minutes left.
Something I need to get.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Here we go. Okay, just scrolling down through all the Perrys. Yes. There we go. Bonnie typed Mona again, so Mona. Bella Anjanetto says, buongiorno. Good morning, all. Michelle M says the Denise brand in the changeable Tunisian hooks.
Interchangeable. I've
Oh,
never heard
is that
of them.
interchangeable? Okay. Maybe there was an autocorrect or something that happened.
I know autocorrect has been really bad with iPhone lately.
And Michelle says she thought she was, but I checked and I wasn't. You know, it probably because Michael did mention that he had, how many did you say dropped off?
Uh,
Like 50? Like
like
50
I had
people?
had 253 right before Crystal's live, and then after when all the chaos started, I was down to 200.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, and Jay Took says I just had to resub again. Even though I did it during Juan's live earlier. Yeah, probably because you had so many.
Huge influx.
That's where I was saying earlier, you definitely want to turn on the notification bell. You want to leave a comment, save a video to watch later, something, you know, just have a meaningful, leave a comment on one of his existing videos, you know, saying new subscriber or whatever, you know, new from Juan, you know, whatever. Leave a comment somewhere. Have you done any shorts, Michael?
I haven't. No.
Oh, okay.
I'll
say
I've been thinking
shorts
about
are a
it.
great way for people to go over, get a 1 minute, check you out, and they can leave a comment there. And usually that's enough of an interaction to get it to stick. So
I've been wanting to do shorts, but it's just hard to translate the stitches into a short. For me, it is.
Oh, I know. I was trying to do, like, I have a couple shorts where I was teaching like how to make a magic ring or whatever, and to get it concise enough to be, you know, under a minute, it is kind of a challenge. But yeah, that is so true, Jen.
Yes.
All right. I know we have like a minute left, so I'm going to kind of scroll down and just thank everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight and with Michael tonight. And thank you, Michael,
Thank you.
for sure. And congratulations again. I'm so excited
Thank you.
to see where your channel continues to grow. And I'm going to do my best to catch you on all of the lives. Your lives I have to catch on replay because it's always during my work. But when summer comes, I'm going to just be fully immersed in it.
Oh, I'm going to be, there's a lot planned. I'm going to be busy. I'm taking this week off because that big blanket, it literally gave me tennis elbow.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I imagine so. I was just going to ask you actually before I ran the Perry, you know, on giveaway, about whether you already have a new project that you're working on, or generally speaking, do you usually have more than one project going at a time?
I cannot do whips. My mind won't let me do whips. Multiple whips. It's just one, and that's it.
There we go. I still try to be a monogamous crocheter. That's what I call myself. But you know, when there's a crochet along, you know, I feel like I can have a couple things, but if it doesn't fit on this desk or right next to me, it's going to have to wait, you know?
That's yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And thank you, Jen, for posting Sunita's link again. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, Mimi says, Mara, I had to frog so much of my blanket, so I'll get going again after Tuesday crochet group. There you go. The corner to corner that she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Well, I know now we're past our time. Let's see. And I think did I get the notification? Yes, Mona and Felicia are live. So once again, we're going to do a mindful raid over to Mona and Felicia's, and it'll automatically direct you. But just in case you would like to get Felicia's channel as well, I'm going to type in this, and so that'll post both Felicia and Mona's channel, so you can go and maybe you can watch on either side. At the end of this live, it's going to direct you to Felicia's. So I'm going to click on a few of the comments, but I'll play a little bit of an outro so that you guys can move on. Thanks so much. Hang out if you can, Michael, so I can just chat with you for a sec. All right, everybody, take care and be kind.
Good night, everybody.